I'm not sure if you guys all know what's happening here or not, but I got 0 track calls this last weekend, and it is Monday night. Fairly busy at work, and I have 4 tracks to do here. And, oh, Jesus Christ, keep it on my driveway. 4 tracks to do here in the next 14 hours, and it is 10:30 right now. What the hell is gonna happen? I don't know.
Hello, it's Andy.
Hey, is this Andy Lampert?
Yes, it is.
Andy, you remember me? It's Nathan. I was just on a track with you Sunday. Did not find the deer. I shot that deer that the arrow is right next to.
Yep, I remember you. Yep, 2001.
So I got my wife here with me, and I took her out bow. You got a minute to talk? If you're on a track, I can let you go.
Nope, I'm not tracking right now.
Okay. So my wife here, she took her out bow hunting. We were in a veil blind, ground level, and she shot a buck at like 7 yards. I got an arrow. I got blood. I have no idea where she hit the deer though, because it was like last light. She thinks she hit him. I have a deer picture, and where she pointed that, she said she was kind of aiming. It happened so quick, you know. She's a little bit newer hunter with a bow, and she says it's like right behind the heart, maybe a little bit back, but she said not too far back. But when I look at the arrow, I have gut contents. At least that's what I think is on the arrow.
Do you smell it at all?
Yeah, I could smell it a little bit, but you know, ever since I had COVID, my nose ain't what it used to be, but I thought I could for sure smell it.
Okay, could you send me a picture of that arrow?
Yeah, of course.
I'll send that over here.
It's not the best picture, but and it's coated, and she blew right through. She blew right through it. I mean, at like 7 yards shooting, I don't know, what's that, 50-pound bow? And it blew right through him and went in the dirt. It's a 3-year-old deer. He ran away with his tail up. That's one of my major concerns is.
How did it act though when it ran away? Like it had tail up, but
he was moving his shit out of there.
Okay.
He was moving, but there was 5 other bucks in the food plot. Kind of weird. There was 5 bucks in the food plot together, and they all left in one group. But I mean, he was booking it, but he was still kind of following the pack. But I mean, they all boogie woogied out as quick as they possibly could. But then I look in the green stuff. We have a couple specks of grass. I know where he left the food plot, and that's probably 60 yards from impact. And he was bound and running, but I'm just kind of, I got a small chunk of woods here on this property, and I'm kind of hesitant to go in when I don't know.
Right.
You know,
So I got your picture here. Give me a second. Is that gut or is that fat? That white piece on that white fletching?
I'm not next to the arrow right now. I want to say it was. You want me to go back and look?
That's intestine right
No.
there.
Nope.
I'm probably. I definitely could smell guts on it, guts, liver. It was really dark blood.
Yeah, it
But
looks.
the arrow also landed in dirt, so some of that grainy stuff could be dirt too, also on it.
I'd leave them alone for the night.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Are you tracking in the morning?
I have to work in the morning.
Gotcha.
What's your property like over there? Is it just that one little woods and what's around it?
Well, there's a big woods to So it's a really this is a different property, but it's a little woods, probably 20 acres. It's an 80-acre property, and the way he went, he's in the woods, but that woods also connects to a much larger woods on the neighbors, which they would let me go in there. That much larger woods. It's all very thick. It's got some rolling hay fields in it. Plenty of places for this deer to hide and make him hard to find.
Okay. Is there a lot of like down trees or anything in that little woods?
Yeah, there are some. No, I won't say a lot, but they're in there.
Okay. Just wondering.
But they all 6 bucks went in there. If I could have, she didn't have lighted knocks, which I think we're gonna be switching to that after this. But I could not see arrow impact. Like if I could tell you exactly where that arrow hit, I'd have a much. But that's my biggest thing. I couldn't even see the deer. We were in one of those hay bale blinds.
Yep.
And the deer was in my blind spot, and then she shot.
Did she enter on the left or right side of the deer?
Would be the left.
Entered left. So, and behind the shoulder, quartering 2?
Probably just completely broadside. I mean, he was pretty as broadside as it would come.
Yeah, see the gut matter though, that's where I just would wait till morning.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah,
even mess with
cool
it.
Tonight, do you got anyone in your group that could track in the morning, you think?
I could try calling one guy, and you actually, believe it or not, you got the other 2 in our group sitting right next to me right now.
Oh wow, that's.
Mark and Jaren. But you guys.
I have a meeting at 9 in Malacca. I can maybe go later, but I have to be back by 4:30 to pick up kids.
Call Trenton. We're gonna call Trenton for you quick.
Okay.
Cause he.
What type? Is it thick woods or like is it pretty open?
It's thick. It's as thick as it gets.
Then we're not going to even try that, I would
No.
say. What's your schedule like tomorrow? When would you be able to track?
Anytime. I don't work at all tomorrow, so just got off a stretch of nights this morning, so I'm off for 2 days here.
How far is and where you at? We're looking her up from Malacca. 2 hours. Means I couldn't even get there until noon.
Could have him go look in the morning.
Yeah. You'd have to bring Adrian to work. Maybe make the run. Oh, what are you doing after work? 24-hour wait.
Yeah, I mean, I could even come after work. I'd get off I'd be home by 5:30. And then I'd buzz there. Let me check that. Hour and 17, so 5:30, 6:30, 6:45, 7 I could get there.
At night?
At night. Cause yeah, Jaren, he's gotta go to Malacca and he's got a meeting at 9.
And then I have to be back by 4:30. So I could maybe make it work, but I'd have to bring the dog with all day. And then the only thing is if I'm busy at work all of a sudden, I could probably get my way out of it. Worst case scenario. I'd say I could probably do it around noon.
Yeah, I mean, if you would, that would be awesome.
No, I'd recommend going in the morning at 9.
Yeah, maybe just.
1%. All right, continue. Sorry, my phone just connected to my truck.
Yep. You could maybe go scope it out at about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning and
Okay, so.
see if you can find it.
Okay, yeah, scope it out in the morning and just see.
Right, but like if you don't have any blood or something, don't keep going. But if you can track it.
Yeah, track it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I the hard part is, I mean, it was such a close shot. She blew right through it. I'm guessing the deer's gonna die. I don't know where she hit it. But yeah, I mean, I'll go poke around in the morning, and I went and kind of looked where he left the field, and I couldn't find any blood. But it's also like a spotty clover patch down there, so it's.
Is it raining over there?
It is not raining, and skies look clear, and I don't think it's supposed to rain tonight, is it, Chad?
Yeah. Since I got my work computer pulled up.
Yeah, we're not supposed to get any rain tonight.
Yeah, I don't see nothing.
Chad, can you text Colby, tell him we're almost home?
Yeah, I mean, if you were to go check it out in the morning, I would just say, like, if you got trackable blood, definitely go find your deer. But if it's, like, difficult to follow and you're, like, second guessing if you're going to be able to move forward or not without spending 20 minutes looking for the next piece, then it might just be safer to wait at that point. But for me, at least when I see, like, gut shots like that, it seems like it's 50-50. Sometimes we're definitely needed. The next time you could walk right to them. It almost depends on what veins are hit.
Yeah, yep. All right, yeah. I'll get out there first thing in the morning. Can I just shoot you a text, Andy, if I'm not finding much?
Yeah, I'll put Jaren in the text too, and you can talk to him as well.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, and take your time tracking just in case he's just laying there not dead yet.
Okay.
It's possible.
What broadhead was she using quick?
G5, the little fix, G5 Montec.
Montex. Okay.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, wait to hear from me in the morning. I'll bring the pup with.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Yep. See ya.
Bye.
Uh-oh. I got a track call.
Yeah.
Yep. Hello.
Hey,
What's going on?
I hit a door tonight, but very badly.
Where's very badly?
They sliced its belly open and there's guts hanging like a foot underneath it.
I did that before. Should be
I was
dead in 4 hours.
I was gonna say I've heard of that like one other time and she's dead in like 2 or 3 hours.
She won't go far.
Yeah, already.
So, do you got blood or anything, or you haven't even left, just backed out?
Yeah, we went, no. I had to go.
Had to go look, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't the smartest move.
No, there's a ton of blood. A lot of blood.
Yep. Yeah, you'd have found her like 70 yards away, just piled up in about 3 hours, I would have said.
No, that's what I figured.
Did you bump her then, obviously, or what?
I think we did.
She ain't gonna run very hard.
Did you find a bed?
No, it doesn't really seem like it.
Okay.
But, I mean, we must have had Ben bedded down.
Okay. So you lost blood now and calling me, like, or are you just wondering what to do?
No, I quit. I said this is stupid. Running it.
Okay. How far did you go?
From shot, probably 150 maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I would give it another 3 hours.
Go back at like midnight now.
Yeah. She'll probably be dead, but I mean, as long as she's well, do you want me to come help you?
No.
We can make it a hell of a lot faster if you want.
Well, it's up to you. I don't really care if you really want to stay up till midnight again.
Don't matter. I'm working now. I can do my work tonight. I got another track tomorrow possibly, so I can just work till midnight and then I can come find your deer and go to bed.
Yeah, it's up to you. Whatever.
Would it make it easier? It'd go a hell of a lot faster, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna rain this much, but like, so where it's dragging its guts, it's blood everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she ain't gonna be far, but she,
It's not like puddles of blood either. It's
just streaks.
well, it's like, yeah, it's dragging against brush.
I bet you by 11 she's dead.
If you want to come over at 11, that's fine.
Okay, just like behind your house there?
Yeah, just stop at my house.
Yeah, I'll plan on that.
Alright, thanks.
Yep, see ya.
Bye.
I mean, I could track real early, I would say. Like, I could be there by 6. That would give me 2 hours in there.
Yeah, I think that would.
You know, just start it in the before dark type thing.
Yep.
You want to try that?
Yeah.
Oh, God. We're going to be busy. That is 1 track tonight, a double in the morning, and I have another one in Alex. Yikes. I'm not sure if you guys all know what's happening here or not, but I got 0 track calls this last weekend, and it is Monday night. Fairly busy at work, and I have 4 tracks to do here. And, oh, Jesus Christ, keep it on my driveway. 4 tracks to do here in the next 14 hours, and it is 10:30 right now. What the hell is gonna happen? I don't know. Supposed to have a meeting at 9. Well, not a crazy one, just go look at a stoop. But yeah, we're gonna try to get a quick recovery tonight on one. Doe shot back. Sounds like right at impact, gut fell out. So we're going in pretty early, and then what we would on a normal gut shot, we've seen these die a lot quicker than the 12-hour ordeal. It rained. I'm thinking that's a lot of the main reason for the calls tonight as well. We're gonna go wake up Andy too. Call Andy Lampert tracking.
Calling Andy Lampert tracking.
Jaren.
You're up too now.
Well, trying to go to bed.
Yeah, me too. And now I'm trying to move my work meeting for the morning at 10:30 at 10:30 at night.
How are you doing that?
I don't know. I just texted the dude. He sometimes texts me real late and just see if we can just reschedule it.
Oh, so it's not like somebody you haven't met before.
Holy Christ. No. It's like Coburn's projects.
Oh.
So
So you're not working tomorrow?
So literally, I don't know if I'm like, well, maybe. So I told this guy, like, okay, the problem is there's fucking 2 of them, a doe and a buck. The rain washed out all their blood. They have no blood.
Yep.
So like, he's like, the doe I think was hit pretty good, but we've tracked it a little ways and I got nothing. He goes, I can't find it, but the arrow that he brought into the house looks good. And I'm like, okay. And he says, but the buck, he says, the arrow or the bolt, it's a crossbow, doesn't have a ton of stuff on it, but it does have a smell to it, he thinks. And it was like 10 yards behind where the deer was, so he thinks it might have cleaned itself off or something, but he thought it stunk.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's 2 of them. I don't know. I'm going in at 6, which is dark. And I'm supposed to be in Malacca by 9.
So you're going to a track right now, and then you're doing them 2 before at 6 o'clock.
Yep.
Then you're going to your meeting, and then you're going to Alec or whatever.
Yep.
And then you're going to go home and sleep for a couple hours, or what?
Yeah, I mean, this one better go quick. Like, I'm just gonna, like, find the deer, drop a waypoint, and be like, hey, it's over here.
Oh, shit.
Brutal.
That's crazy, though.
Literally, I got 0 calls this weekend. Am I being overly optimistic to try to be in bed by midnight yet tonight?
How far have we drive?
10 minutes?
No.
What are these whitetail buck deer doing? Dude, the deer are freaking out.
It's probably done raining.
Uh-huh.
That's good.
Yeah. I don't like
That's
track.
probably why everyone was ocean
Right. The most I've had to do it, like, I mean, the double thing is crazy. I've only done like 1 or 2 doubles.
Yeah.
But
it's like perfect condition for that with the rain washing it away.
right at last light. Yep. I would say that's exactly what happened.
What's a hunter do though?
Call me at 10:30 at night. I literally heard my phone vibrate or text, and I seen like it wasn't a number I recognized, because I was like, who's texting me at 10:30 at night? And I'm like, it can't be, can it? I walk over there and it wasn't a number I recognized. I'm like, you gotta be kidding.
So you didn't have this guy's number?
And I was trying to figure out how I could, like, because I asked where it was in, like, wondering if I could get Mark to do it after work or something like that. But I'm like, he's like, no, we're gonna get her right away in the morning, you know, if you can help right away in the morning. And I'm like, I'm like, by right away in the morning, I could probably do 6. Yep, that's perfect. that gonna be long enough for a gut shot buck?
I go get the doe first.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Just deal with the meeting thing.
2 separate stands, right?
No.
Oh, they're both at the same stand?
Yep. Shot the doe, and then a few minutes later the buck came out.
Really?
Uh-huh. Hopefully it ran different directions.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be real confusing to all of a sudden start tracking and then find a deer, and then you're supposed to be following that same trail to get to the next deer.
Yeah, but you gotta see what she does. Obviously, whatever one she takes, you just go with, but let her chew on it and then start her over and see if she can get on another one.
Right. But, alright, that was my 10-minute drive.
Well, good luck.
Alright, talk to you tomorrow.
Alright, so see you later.
Track it. You got blood up here, Austin?
Well, that can get quick. How quick is that? 5 minutes?
I said it'd make it a lot faster, didn't I?
See a whole lot of blood in that.
I didn't see anything after that coming out of the woods there. I think so, yeah. She ran right down the trail. 7 minutes, 45 seconds. We're back in the truck. 5:30 a.m. heading to the double one, a doe and a buck from last night. Found the doe really quickly last night, which was good. Ran about 120 yards from their last blood. That got home midnight, I think. And then I had a kid that woke up in the middle of the night, so I made it even more fun. But we're on the road. We're pulling into the third tracking location of the day, but the fourth track, we've already found 3. 1 last night, 2 this morning. Now we're way up in Alex, north of Alex for this one here. Heading back into the woods. I think you heard the call last night. Female shot at about 7 yards. Thinks they hit back based off the arrow, but they never actually seen the impact. They tracked it last night a little bit, tracked it again this morning. We told them to go check it out, see if we could save ourselves a trip. They could not find blood past about 100 yards, so that's why I'm here. We'll see what we turn up shortly. Yeah, just a little tyke, huh?
How old is she?
She is 3.
3.
Yeah, over 3.5, coming up on 4 in February, so.
What's her name?
Ada.
Yeah, and so we got permission for the neighboring 80.
Fantastic.
No way. I told him, I said, I'll have a dog in there maybe in the morning. They said, that is completely fine. Even said if we find it in there to go get their 4-wheeler at the house. So.
that's why you ask, right?
Yeah, I can't ask for better neighbors. So this is where the arrow was.
Okay, yep.
And that's where we shot it.
Yep.
And there's an arrow right there. We found blood.
Okay.
And then this, that opening that goes into clover, That's where he went, and there's a little bit of blood in there, and then I'll show you right where he went.
So he kind of just looped around like this here.
Yeah, all 6 of them went and just went right in
Okay.
there. So I don't, there's not like an impact, there was an impact of blood, but it seems like it's gone. So
I'll give you a walkie-talkie. What we'll do, since we get the benefit of 2 people, if we do end up finding blood, we'll leave 1 person at last blood just so we can find it again.
Okay.
Another person can follow me, and I might not see blood, so just holler it out if you see it.
okay. Last blood I found, there's it's like a gray vinyl pack. It's just hanging in a tree.
Yep.
I don't know why I didn't leave my hat over $300 worth of vinyl. I could take it.
Yep.
But it's hanging in a tree right below that's last blood, and it's like 80 yards that way in the woods.
Okay. Yeah, we'll let me know. I mean, with her, she seems like the first like 30 yards, she kind of like bounces back and forth, and all of a sudden you'll just see her narrow it down, and then we should have them from there. So.
Okay.
Did she stay on a leash the whole time?
Yep.
Really? Okay.
So.
Yeah, when Andy came and tracked my buddy's deer, we ended up didn't finding that deer. He backstrapped it, we think, but Kofod was hanging on a leash for Andy, and the dog caught a scent and took off, and Kofod was, but that's a big dog.
That's a lot bigger than Ada.
I was like,
He moves a lot slower than Ada usually though.
yeah. He's Andy found my first bull buck a couple years ago.
I seen the picture of that one. That was a pretty cool deer.
Yeah, because I killed it, and we found it, and when we got up to it, my buddy's like, whose arrow is that? Oh, it's my arrow from last year. That's where I shoved it in the ground where I shot him last year. He bedded. That was his first bed. And he came back and died in that same bed 2 years in a row, because over 2 years I had to shoot him twice. So. Yeah.
Track it, come on. Come on, this way. Hey, track it. I just cut that right away.
We'll follow you if we at least get to the boulder.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, once she gets going, and I mean, it should be pretty recognizable that all of a sudden she's on it. And then one guy or gal, whoever wants, who can walk behind me and see if they see blood, then we know we're on it or not. So.
I'll walk behind you.
So. And it goes left here?
Yep, here goes up left. And the deer enters the woods down tree about 30 yards up the middle.
Okay, hopefully she hits it, then I at least know she's looking for the right deer here.
There's blood in here.
Okay. She looks like she's looking for it, so.
The tree is right to the left of her little one. To the right, sorry.
This one here goes in right after that or right next to this?
Right where that, right next to her.
Right where she's.
That little guy there.
Oh, right there. So right where.
On the trail.
Okay, cool.
Pretty cool.
Let me know when. Okay, here's blood on the right side, I see. Yep, blood.
And it gets to be a lot more when we get up here.
Does it go left here?
Yep.
Perfect. Oh, yep. Cool. Still got blood here. Still got blood. Yeah. She might have just took the wrong trail there.
Yeah, now she's on when my last blood was, and there's that overhanging branch, and she's pretty much right under this last blood.
Perfect. Let's see if she. If you want to, yeah, one person stand, maybe one person follow me. There's the last blood right there, I'm guessing.
Okay. You want me to give the walkie-talkie to the person that stands?
Sure. It don't matter to me. That works. And you just. We got a walkie-talkie. I'll get a hold of you. if you see any blood. I'll do the same. Blood right here.
Alright, tell her Shan to come up.
Yep.
Shan, you can come up here. We're on blood.
Hello. Okay. So, yeah, I'll let you go. Let me know if you don't figure it out. But yeah, that's what it is. So. Okay. Yep. Am I nearby ya? Yeah. There you are. I figured I was getting close. So I don't know why she doesn't want to keep going on that trail. It's like I said, it's almost like something happened if he backed up there or took a hard turn, and she just can't find that exit. What we might have to do is just push her down this trail to get on the outside of this little area for some other reason, and then hopefully we reconnect it up, and then it should go just like it did here, fast. So give her a break, and me.
Yeah.
Have to wear these silly glasses now. I'm getting LASIK on Thursday, so they say no contact. So losing these in the woods is going to be a real possibility.
That would not be fun. How many tracks you done this year?
This is number 14 already.
Wow, holy crap.
It's been busy, real busy. Yeah, I've did 3 already in the last 10 hours.
What?
Yeah, I found 1 last night and found 2 this morning already. It's busy. So.
When she shot him, like he ran away with his tail up. I just think that arrow zipped right through him and he didn't even know what happened.
Yep.
He just bounded away and didn't even know what happened. But I mean, it was a solid, like I heard that whack, like it hit a cavity. Like it wasn't just like zipping through the backstrap. Like it was like a good thud and that arrow zipped through him. And I just wish I had seen exactly where you hit.
Mm-hmm.
It happened so fast. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
They were down 20 yards away on the side, this side of the blind fighting, and all of a sudden Chandler goes, "Here they come!" And single file, every buck came right by, and all of a sudden there was the last buck, and let her fly, and he was in my blind spot, and I wasn't gonna move when he was 7 yards away.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because I mean, I got a pretty good spaghetti mess going on already. But if I just kind of get rough direction of travel, because if he goes like this.
Yeah, he came from on the other side of that hayfield over there, so.
Because yeah, this is kind of, first looking there, and you have a better idea of where we are than I do. Cancel, save. So that's our line of travel, and he kind of is starting to bend around to the left. That's where we're standing roughly now, and that would be where our last blood was. So it seems like I want her to push.
Yeah, maybe he is gonna come back in bed, because there's a bunch of down trees up in here and stuff where this deer might be kind of heading.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really thick over there, and especially when you get up close to the line fence, it gets thick.
Okay,
so he might just go in there and.
Yeah, because I got a couple loops on that side. I just feel like it's gonna be this direction, or just a hard left somewhere that she's missing.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We're not close to done yet, so just gotta get the next step, and then all of a sudden it'll be like, whoa, oh, there's blood, and then all of a sudden it's like a deer. It goes quick when it goes usually.
Yeah, well, Dad, she found last blood here in about 20 seconds.
Yeah.
So
Took me 30 minutes. God, that makes me look like a crappy hiker.
no, that happens all the time.
I was like Andy's dog. We went like 300 yards without blood on Copeland's deer, and all of a sudden he's out in the middle of the swamp, and he calls and goes, "We got blood out here."
Mm-hmm.
Dang it. That was a big deer.
Which direction am I heading? This way, right? You gonna do it?
Your last blood was like right
Yeah,
up
just
there.
right around the left there. All right, this time you gotta do it. Let's finish it out. Some people are supposed to be at work, right?
What do you do for, what's your...
I'm a concrete estimator, so
Okay,
I work
awesome.
for like Casella Concrete or whatever. So my only rule is as long as your shit's done, I don't care what you're doing. So
that's nice.
I just gotta get my shit done. So, all right, this is the one. Ready? Track it, Ada. Come on. I don't know what the best game plan from here is.
How you feeling about it? It's
not great.
Yeah.
I don't want to be. I mean, if I was gonna.
Yeah, I know. I like honesty.
Yeah, I mean, so usually she's really good. This is her 4th year. You've seen how she works. Like when there's like, it's usually really. I mean, if we don't have it in the first 20-30 minutes, it seems like okay, we're struggling a little bit. Like we found them a couple times, but like out of the 60 that she found, it's been like 2 in the scenario that we're in right now. Like doesn't look great, but like we still have some options. Usually it's like, you know, you get to your last bud and she just keeps going and I'm like, oh, here's our deer, you know. But that doesn't mean it's over yet.
Yeah, you know, with the blood we have and with where she thinks she hit it, how close we were, I just couldn't imagine it's not a dead deer. And if we don't find it, you know, what's really weird is this woods, it's super thick, but once all these leaves drop down, you actually can see pretty well in here because there's no like under canopy. It's just, so I mean, if we don't find it, we can always shed hunt him up. So
where are we at? What are we thinking here?
Well, what are you thinking? Do you want to run the dog on? I mean, with where all these deer went, it would kind of shock me if this buck went to the neighbors.
Okay.
You know, I mean,
because like
maybe.
I'd have to assume that them deer I kicked up, they all were. I mean, I didn't find any like fawn beds. It was like big beds. Like I wouldn't be surprised if that was the bachelor group of bucks.
And the bachelor group and the groups of out of the 5 deer, they were all either 1.5, 2.5, and then he was probably the only 3.5-year-old one we shot. So,
like part of me just wants to get her to go up here and take a left just through this flat, like just go down through here and come back and see if we hit anything. Then from there, if you guys got a good idea, I'm all for trying it.
I mean, the only thing I could think of is running her down the trail on the neighbors.
Okay.
See if you went back to.
Yeah, it's just too bad we can't get a one direction here.
Should we walk back to the food plot?
Yeah, let's do that. I'll do a quick loop through here, see if she takes me a different way, and then let's meet up down in the clover.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Right here, right here, right here. I think we got him. I think we got him. I just stabbed him twice. Just ran right through here.
Should I give him a minute?
Yeah, let's just, I got 2 knives right behind the shoulder.
What happened?
I stabbed him twice.
Oh yeah.
I think he's gonna be right over here, just 20 yards.
What a dog guy finishes it.
I'm like, okay, she took a left off that trail and started looping good. I'm like, okay, I think we're actually on it. And all of a sudden I'm like, blood. And then all of a sudden I'm like trying to mark blood. All of a sudden she comes up here and starts like acting like we're on a deer. I'm like, sweet. All of a sudden I hear commotion and a squeal. I'm like, oh shit, I think this deer's still alive.
Whew. Here.
All right.
Chandler, here.
Where is he? I think he's, I mean.
I got it.
Okay. I mean, I stabbed him twice. He should go right through here. So here's blood spraying from him. He should just go right back, but maybe on the right side of that bush. Right here's good blood. I stabbed him on his left side. Spraying blood right here. I mean,
Where is my shot?
I didn't even look.
There.
That's my two stabs. Oh yeah.
There's your 2 stabs. Liver.
Liver. Low liver. Yeah.
This is a bad shot.
No, that's perfect. I would tell you to aim there again.
Yeah. You just. Wow, he's got a beautiful coat on him. I just want Jen to actually realize what she just shot.
Dang. Oh my gosh. I was losing hope. I was
out of hope.
I was losing it. I'm like,
I literally was thinking, I said, you know, I know we're not going to find this,
kept
but
telling me
we
we'll
really
find
got
it.
a good dog guy to keep wanting to look after, you know.
yeah, I didn't want to give up. I'm like, God, I don't like giving up without crossing everything off. And it just seems so weird to me. Like I said right from the get-go, it had to take a left or
That's what
something
you
off
kept
that
saying,
trail.
yeah.
And that's all it did. She just kept missing the turn.
So was she literally on top of him?
She was on its hindquarters.
Oh
If
my
you
God.
want to let her go, she's welcome to
Yeah.
get a little freak of her.
Yeah. All right, Ada. Good girl. Good girl, Ada. Did you find it? You found it. All right, go get him.
That'll be some cool GoPro footage.
Yeah.
Well, here's the honest to God truth. I was so down in the dumps when I did that last restart, I even shut the GoPro off. I'm like, we ain't gonna find it.
You didn't catch any of that?
When I found him, I turned it back on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
man.
I thank you. I got cash
Yeah.
in my pocket. I was like, he's worked so, and you drove up here and all that. I mean, that's why I always have called Andy. Is I had one really good experience with him, and I've always been like, I'm always gonna keep calling him.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's kind of, I mean, all 4 of us that are, I mean, you talked to Mark last night too, and then Trenton's down in Spicer, kind of all the same mentality.
Yeah.
It's kind of why we're all joined up a little bit. Like, I don't care which one of those guys takes it. I know they're going to put just as much effort into it as I would. So if it's a good friend of mine, I'm not scared to send them on it. So.
Well, and